Hello, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're joining me as part of my card making for beginners series, welcome to a different little video for you today. I'm not actually going to show you a finished project. I'm just going to show you some of my first playings with the Penguin Play stamp set, because I've worked out there's several different ways to use this penguin, and I just thought you'd like to see just some of them. So this is available in the new catalogue, which is available today. Hopefully once this video goes live, it will be live. It goes live on the 3rd of August. And this is on page 33 of the new mini catalogue. It's here. Really gorgeous set. Love this penguin, and I always love a punch, so you know it's a winner with me. But I just wanted to show you all the alternatives you have for making this penguin, because there are lots of alternatives. So first of all, we have this gorgeous pack of paper that is called Penguin Playmates, and it is a free set of papers. If you spend £45, you can choose this as your free item. It's a gorgeous set. I'm just going to take them all out and show you. So there's that one. They've all got a plainish, a more subtle back, and then they've got pictures, images of animals and penguins and things on the front. Anyway, and then we've got that one, spots, and then more penguin friends, more penguin friends. Another, I love that one, Misty Moonlight stripy paper. Like this one as well. More friends. Love this one for soft, fresh freesia snowflakes, and then some more images. And then love this one as well. I love all the backgrounds actually. And then more images. Now the one we need today, first of all, is this one, because these images you can actually, the penguin images, you can cut out with the punch. So that's the first and the easiest way to use your punch. So I'm just going to cut out roughly around this penguin, because I don't want the punch to cut into other bits of the paper. I don't want to waste any. So I'm just going to cut my little penguin out there. Take a post-it note. Take my punch upside down, and in this side of it, can pop. I've used a post-it note because it's a very small piece of paper to manoeuvre. The post-it note gives you a bit more hold on it. So just manoeuvre it until you've got all the borders just about equal, and then punch, and there is your first little penguin. How super easy is that? So if you don't want to buy the stamp set, you could just buy the punch, a few other bits, and then add the paper as your spare, and you'd be able to punch out loads of penguins like that to use on your Christmas cards. Now the other alternative is to use the punch as a punch without the paper. Let's just get rid of that packet. So you need scraps of black and scraps of white. So just put your scrap of black. Now I'm using a strip because I don't want to cut this bit out. I don't want to waste too much cardstock. It's going to cut out the foot, which I don't mind too much. That's only a little element. So that's the background for our penguin. And then on this side, I'm going to cut out the body of our penguin. And I've got some Tombow already on a lid here, so I'm going to use that just because I want to be quick. Just glue this on here. So this is the second way that you have of making your penguin, is just with the punch. So if you had the punch and the paper, you've already got two ways to make your penguins. So there's one, there's the other. Now obviously this one hasn't got any features on it, so what you might want to do is take the stamp that has 2 feet on. You've got a choice here. You've got one with 2 feet and one with 1 foot. And the reason it's 1 foot is if you wanted to stamp them and punch them. For the minute we're just going to stamp. So I'm just going to look for my pumpkin pie. And I'm going to stamp these 2 little feet down the bottom here. Like so. And then I'm going to keep my pumpkin pie open, and I'm going to take the beak And again, it's one of these little elements down here. This one here, you've got a side beak to put on the one that's sliding and a front facing beak to put on that one. So I'm just going to put that. When I first did this, I didn't position my features correctly. Can you see on that one? My beak is very low down and the eyes look a bit weird. So I've since learned by looking at the other pictures, if you put your beak up where that point comes, it actually looks much better. So there's the beak. Oh. And then we just need black, and you've got the eyes are on one stamp, so they're here, so that you always get them the right distance apart. And again, they just needed to be further up than I did it on this little chap. That was my first one, and so I'm doing them about level with the beak. There we go. And there's that little penguin. So we've got one that's purely punched from DSP, one that's mostly punched but with his feet stamped. I've then got this one who is very similar, except I have punched his feet from in the punch and added them in a pumpkin pie. And this one, although his features are a bit weird, I stuck the feet at the bottom, so he's standing up. So we've got a sitting penguin and a standing up penguin. So we've got 4 different alternatives already for our penguin. And then there's another couple as well. Well, first of all, I'm going to show you, if you stamp that foot, what did I do with the stamp set? If we stamp and punch out that foot, so I just need a little block, mount this on. So this is another alternative. So there's the 2 little feet, and then just bring in the punch. Oops. And punch out one foot. That's why I've done them a little way apart, so that you can just punch separately. You can only do one at a time of these. And then those feet, so if we just quickly punch another penguin, those feet can go on and we'll have a different look again. So lots and lots of different ways to do this penguin. Lots and lots of alternatives. If you wanted to, you could substitute the features. So if you didn't want to buy the stamp set and just wanted to buy the punch, you could easily draw in the eyes and the beak with Stampin' markers. So I wouldn't worry if that's all you want to buy it for. And you could use the punched feet rather than the stamped feet. Right, these feet are going on here, and then I'll show you the difference between the ones we've already done and this one. It's not going to look very different because it's white on white, the background of white on here, but just a different way of doing it if you wanted to do it this way. So here's my one with the feet stamped straight on there. This is my one with the feet stamped and then punched out. Let me quickly do his features. I don't like him being there without his features. And then I've got another couple of ways to show you. You wouldn't believe that was just one stamp set. There would be so many alternatives, ways to make these little penguins. But like I say, if you have the paper, if you buy the bundle, which is £29.50, which I don't think is bad for this bundle actually. Stamp sets of 28 stamps in the stamp set, and there's lots of possibilities with that stamp set as well. Apart from penguins, there's presents, there's balloons, there's trees, there's little heart, and there's some tiny snowflakes. Right, so we've got all our penguins lining up here. Right, now the next thing we can do is we can just stamp. So we need this stamp here. Put that on a block. Is it going to go on that? But yes, it will. It will fit on a B block. Just if you need to know. So just going to ink that up with Memento ink. Make sure it's nice and black. You want a nice black penguin, and stamp him. And now you've got the eyes already on there for you, which is great. I'm going to stamp another one because I want to show you. I'm going to do it over here. Hopefully that's in the right place so that I can punch it. So this one I'm just going to leave as is, and he would just be a simple stamped penguin with a nose or beak and some little feet. Again, you could use the single foot, or you can just use this one. So he's just a simple stamped little nose penguin. And then this one, I'm going to do the stamping again, but I can punch him out. So we've got combinations of DSP, stamping and punching, different types of feet, lots of different combinations to do for your penguins. So just going to pop this one in here. So that one I'm going to leave because he's just simply stamped. This one I'm going to punch out. And I have to say, I don't have a favourite, I don't think. I like the look of all of these penguins. So let's cut him out roughly and add him to our parade of penguins. So we've got simple stamping, stamping and punched, punched and stamped feet, punched and punched feet, punched and stamped and punched feet, punched feet but standing up, and DSP. So that's our little parade of penguins. Hope you've enjoyed seeing that, and I hope it's given you some ideas for using the Penguin Place bundle. Really lots of fun. I spent all weekend making lots of cards with this set, so they'll be coming up on my blog. I've got a card for you tomorrow, so please come back for that. But anyway, that's it from me. Penguin Place penguins, lots of penguins today. Thanks for watching. I'll be back again very soon. Bye.